As a prophet, one of the hardest truths you need to accept is that it's not everybody that you can help. It is not everybody you can help. There are people who are on their way to distraction. There are people who are on their way to trouble. And you may try to do everything to help them out, to bail them out, but you find out that they are not ready to receive the help you are ready to offer them. There are people you know that what they are doing, they are about to land themselves in a very big trouble. They are about to land themselves and their whole family into a very big trouble. And you try to do everything possible as a prophet. Sometimes this may be your church members, people you love, people very close to you, and you try to use your prophetic intelligence. You try to do everything possible to help them out, just to realize that they are not ready to get the help you are ready to offer them free of charge. And you see, I've been dealing with a case for some times now about a certain man who is a criminal. A certain man who is a criminal. And I never knew that this man is a criminal. I never knew that this man go around stealing people, robbing people. So one day I started having some dream about this man, seeing vision about this man. And I called this man to talk to him. And the only thing he told me is that, Chief, whatever you see about me, whatever is going on, leave it for me. I will deal with it. And I wasn't expecting that, response from this man who I used to love and I used to respect. But I never knew that he's not who he, pretend to be. So I called him so many times, multiple times. And I said, sir, no, this and this is what I'm seeing about you. And you are about to put yourself and your whole family into a very big trouble. And all that he said is, Chief, whatever you see about me, whatever is going on, leave it for me, I'll handle it. Whatever is going to happen to me, I'll handle it. I know how to handle things. So I was very surprised by this response. I was very shocked. I was like, is it that this man doesn't believe what I am, telling him? Or what exactly is going on? Because I expect, I didn't expect the response and the result he was giving me. Please, can you mute your microphone? Can you, everybody, mute your microphone? Mute your microphone. Can everybody mute their microphone? So I wasn't expecting that kind of response from this man. So I was so troubled. And I said, sir, I see so much trouble coming. I see so much trouble coming your way. So much trouble. I see so much trouble coming for you, your family, and your children. And he was like, whatever the problem is, I'll deal with it. And I was like, this is me, a prophet, telling you, I see this and this and this about you. And all that you are telling me is whatever the problem is, you deal with it. Then I begin to feel somehow funny about this man. So I was like, so this man is really into this and that and that and that, and I never knew. So I was like, let me look for somebody who is very close to this man, somebody who knows this man very well, to talk to the person so that the person can talk to this person. Because I didn't like that kind of response the person gave me. So I was looking for who is the best person who can, respect this code of privacy that I can talk to go and talk to this man for me. Because I didn't like the response this man was giving me. So the only person that I could have talked to is the person's wife. And this is something very sensitive, and I don't know how to tell the wife. Imagine telling somebody's wife that your husband is stealing, or your husband is a thief, or your husband is a criminal, or your husband has robbed somebody. So I was like, what is the best way to talk to this person's wife so that the wife can go and find ways and means to talk to him. And I pray about the whole thing. I fasted about the whole thing. I look for the best way to talk to this man, but I look for the best way to talk to this person's wife. So one day I called the person's wife, and I called her to come to me, and we met. And I didn't know how to tell the wife, because I know if I tell the wife straightforward, it's going to be a big issue. Yeah, I don't know whether the wife knew about the husband's criminal activities, whether she didn't know, I don't know. So I just find a word of wisdom, a very strategic way to talk to the wife. And I told the wife to go and advise the husband whatever that he may involve himself into that will put him in trouble or the family in trouble, something like that. And I also said, tell him to be very careful about friends, the places he will go, the kind of things he want to do, and blah 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 blah. And the wife was like, the wife knew that something is really wrong, because the wife is somebody who respects me so much and never expects me to speak to her in that manner. And you see, one major thing that people know about me is when it comes to prophecy, when it comes to prophesying to people, I go into details. I prophesy raw. That is why if I cannot prophesy to you with the level of accuracy and details, I will not prophesy to you at all. One major thing people know about me is if I say I see something, if I say I'm prophesying to you, I tell you every details you must know. Yeah, that is why I don't give people a word. No, if I'm prophesying to you, I will tell you every details. Every details. There's no way I will prophesy to you and you go home confused. There's no way I will prophesy to you and you go home and you are confused, like, what is he trying to say? What is he trying to tell me? No, if I'm prophesying to people, details, names, address, every accuracy that you must know, I give it to you. And if I don't want to prophesy to you with the level of accuracy I always do, I will not tell you anything at all. I will just pray for you. So the wife was like, Prophet, what is it that you don't want to tell me? Like the wife was expecting me to, the wife knew that I was struggling to talk to her. The wife knew that there is more to what I was telling her, and she was expecting me to, be very straightforward, like the way I always prophesy to people or tell people things. But this is a very sensitive thing, and there's no way I can tell the wife all the details. Are you following? Let me know if you are following. Let me know if you are following. Let me know if you are following. Let me know. All right, so unfortunately, I cannot tell the wife every details. So the wife left. And few hours after the wife left, this man called me, giving me warning. Yeah, this man called me, giving me warning that if you see something about me, don't tell my wife. If you see something about me, don't tell my wife, because my wife doesn't know how to handle issues. And I was like, so this man is truly into this and this and that I've been seeing about him. Yeah, and few months later, he involved himself into another thing, and I saw it and I called him. And he was like, Chief, whatever you see about me, I'll handle it. I know how to handle things. Whatever I'm doing, I know what I'm doing. I know how to handle things. Whatever is happening, whatever is going to happen, I'll handle it. I said, you are putting yourself and your family and your children in trouble. This man looked at me and said, whatever trouble it may be, I'll handle it. You see, you cannot help everybody. You need to know this. Okay? This is the last mentorship class we are going to have because of one or two issues that I need to deal with for the rest of the year. So I want to repeat this to all of you. you cannot help everybody. Yeah, you cannot help everybody. And most of the time, the people you want to go your way out to help them, they are the one who will turn back and hurt you. The people, as a pastor, as a prophet, as a man of God, woman of God, the people you want to go your way out, the people you go your way out, you do every direction, you do everything, you fasted, you pray, you do everything to help them out. They are the one who will end up putting you in problem. They are the one who will end up having issue with you. They are the one who will go up and blackmail you and say so many negative things about you. You cannot help everybody. And I started calling other pastors, senior pastors, my mentors, telling them, this is the issue I am dealing with. What can I do to help this man? I love this man. I love his family. And everybody said, at this point, there is nothing you can do to help. There is nothing you can do to help. I know he may see this video and still get mad at me. But up to now, I'm still looking for ways and means to help this man. I've been looking for ways and means. And this man is a very big pretender that you never suspect him. He pretends to be very sweet. He's somebody who pretends to be very sweet, very nice, very kind, very lovely. But he's a very dangerous criminal that you will never suspect. And I still wonder whether the wife knows about his criminal activities or not. I'm still wondering whether the wife knows about his criminal activities or not. I'm still wondering. And you see, I remember something happened again, and that was the second time I spoke to the wife, and the wife didn't react to the whole thing very well. I remember something happened again, and that was the second time. That was the second time I spoke to the wife face to face, and the wife reacted to the whole thing very badly. Yeah, the wife reacted to the whole situation very badly. Yeah, those of you who were part of my previous mentorship class we did in April. Those of you who were part of my mentorship class we did in April, you know about the whole story. The wife reacted to the whole situation very bad, very aggressively, and the husband was so happy. And I was like, did the wife really know who she's married to, who this man is? Yeah. And recently, this man did another thing again, and I called him and I said, sir, this thing you are doing, did you count the cause and the consequences that will come? I'm going to talk to your wife. And he was like, if you tell my wife, I'll come after you. And I said, who? If you tell my wife, I'll come after you. And I was like, ooh. And right now, he's looking for ways and means to convince the wife to believe that I'm a false prophet and all my prophecies are fake and I don't see anything and God doesn't speak to me. And I was like, wow. and this man feels that he is so powerful spiritually, so untouchable, that there's nothing somebody will do to him that will hurt him. I remember one of the one-on-one encounter I had with this man. He said to me, he doesn't fear anybody and anything. Yeah, and there is nothing that will happen to him or his children that he will be so hurt. And I was like, wow. I told him, stay far from me. You are too wicked and evil. Stay far from me. Yeah, stay far from me. The funny thing is, the following Sunday, I was preaching in church, here in this church. And I saw the wife of this man The wife, from the beginning of this issue, the wife stopped church long time ago. So I saw the wife of this man walk through the door, came to the church and sit down. I was like, this woman has stopped church because of this issue. Why is she in church today? Okay. Then I saw the sister of this man. And the sister of this man stopped church about 2 years ago because something happened between her and her daughter and the mother, some issue, family issue, so she stopped church. The sister stopped church about more than 2 years ago. So why is the sister in church today? And by the time I realized, I saw the same man who I told him not to come to church again, to stay far from me. He also came to church. And the Lord said to me, he thinks he's fooling you. He went and forced the sister and his wife to come to church with him. Yeah, he forced them to come to church with him. It's another pretend. Because he was thinking maybe when he comes to church alone, you disgrace him or you tell him to get up and leave the church. So he went and bring the sister and the wife. Do you know the shocking thing about everything that happened? The same thing he did to other people that I have been talking to him about, he did it to me. And just for me to find out that he did the same thing to one of his former pastors. Yeah, he did the same thing that he was doing to other people, the same criminal things that I've been advising him about. He did it to me too. The same stealing thing I've been talking to him about. By the time I realized, he stole from me too. And in the midst of investigation and trying to find out things, I found out that he stole from his former church, his former pastor too. He robbed his former church, his former pastor too. And I was like, this man, what is wrong with you? So I called him. I've been hurting so much for this man and his family. I called him, I said, sir, so you mean you steal me? And not only me, you steal your former pastor too? Borrow money from the church you didn't pay? You did this and this and this to your former church too? And he was like, oh my God. He was like, whatever is going on, leave it for me. I'll deal with it. And I said, do you know the trouble that will come for you and your family and your children? This man looked at me and said, whatever I am going to do, it will backfire. And whatever somebody is going to do to him is going to backfire. And I was like, now I'm in a situation where I cannot talk to the wife. I cannot talk to the children. Because if I tell them everything that this man is into, I don't know whether they are going to believe me. And they may go after the man and the man will come after me. If I call the wife or sit down and talk to the wife about how evil, wicked and criminal the husband is, I know what the wife is going to do. The wife will go after him. And he's also going to try to do everything to show to the wife, to pretend. I know the wife will go after him. Yeah. Because if I talk to the wife about all the evil and the wicked and the stealing and the robbery that the man has involved himself into, I will also provide the wife evidence, which the husband, former church pastor, will also testify that, hey, your husband robbed me too, and blah 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 blah. And I know this man is so evil that he will try to look for ways and means to prove to the wife and the children that he's not a thief. Even if he has to hurt me physically, he will think about doing that. Listen to me. You cannot help everybody. Type it in the comment section. Type it. You cannot help everybody. And you see, one major lesson I've learned from last year and this year is that There are people that even if you see them on their way to distraction, don't even tell them, because they know everything they are doing and they are ready for the consequences. There are people you don't prophesy to them. There are people, even if you see them on their way to crash, on their way to die, you just keep quiet. You just watch them die. You just watch them destroy themselves, because they are aware of what they are doing. They know they are ready for it. Yeah, they know and they are ready for it. I'm telling you. I remember one of my biological brother, 2009, 2020, I had a vision about him. My biological brother, I had a vision about him, about something he wanted to involve himself into. So I called him and I said, this is what I saw about you. I have a dream about you and I saw a vision about you, and this is what you are about to do. And listen to me, if you go ahead with that thing, you are going to die. If you go ahead with that thing, you are going to destroy yourself. And he was very quiet on the phone. 3 days later, he was riding a motorbike, going to do what I want him not to do. And he involved himself in a very serious accident. Yeah, very serious accident. I'm going to share the picture of him at the hospital after the accident in our prophetic group. I'll share that picture. His whole body was wounded, from his face, his hand, his leg, his belly. His whole body was wounded. His face was swollen. His whole body was wounded. And when he himself find a way to send me the picture, I was like, so despite me warning him, he still went ahead. He still decided to go ahead and do what I want him never to do. There are people like that. It was later he apologized. There are people like that. And you see, we need to also understand that there are people that the devil has taken control over their thought pattern, over their mind. That no matter how you talk to them, they will never change. They will never repent. They will never, withdraw themselves from the evil that the devil has programmed them to do. I'm telling you, you need to understand that there are people that the devil is using them to do things that they themselves, they are not aware that these things that they are doing, it is the devil that is pushing them to do it. There are many people who are living certain lifestyle that is not their will. There are certain people who are doing certain things. They are stealing, they are robbing, they are promiscuous, they are doing all manner of things, lying, deceitful, deceiving people, doing all manner of evil, criminal, and bad things that they themselves, they don't know what they are doing. Why? Because the devil has taken control over their thought pattern, over their mind, and it is the devil that is using them to do whatever he wants them to do. Yeah, and when people get to this place, no matter how you pray for them, no matter how you advise them, no matter how you counsel them, unless God himself intervenes, you cannot help them. Unless God himself intervenes, they will never come to themselves. I'm telling you, until God himself intervenes, you cannot help. Sometimes I will cry, I will pray, and I cry, look for ways and means. I love these people, I love this person, I love this person. Lord, what can I do to help? What can I do to help? What can I do to help? There is nothing you can do to help. Yeah. You see, never underestimate what the devil can do to anybody, including you pastors who are watching me on Zoom. Never underestimate what the devil can do to anybody the devil has targeted. Never underestimate what the devil can do to anybody, regardless who they are, regardless their position, regardless how people respect them. Never underestimate what the devil can use people to do. Never underestimate. Haven't you heard from the news so many times? 60-year-old man raped 12-year-old girl. Hello. Haven't you heard respected people that everybody is looking up to them, ended up doing certain things that you'll be like, what came over you? Why will you do this and that and that? Never underestimate what the devil can use people to do. I was telling you a story about myself many years ago when I was between 6 and 10 years old. At between 6 to 10 year old, anytime I see people park their car, I will go and punch the tire and give them flat tire. Yeah, at that age, less than 10 years, anytime I see somebody park their car, I will just go get a broom. You know, those pam, those of you watching me from Ghana, Nigeria, and South Africa, you know this broom that come from a palm branch. Okay, I'll go and look for some stick, and I'll point it in the where you pump the tire. I'll punch something into it, and I'll hear. That's all. And I enjoy doing that. You know, I have received all the beatings of my life, but I don't know why I cannot stop. I receive all the beatings of my life. I don't know why I cannot stop. Yeah. By the time they finish beating me, let somebody come and park their car. I am going. It wasn't me. Yeah. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. Never underestimate. That is why, listen to me. There are times when I hear people bragging and talk about, I can never do this, I can never do this, I can never do this. No, pray for grace. Pray for God's guidance. As a pastor, pray for God's guidance. Okay? Pray for God's guidance. In 1 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 12, the Bible says that whoever think he is standing should be very careful, else he will fall. Whosoever think he is standing, whosoever think I am very strong, nothing can happen to me, nobody can touch me, the devil under my feet, nothing can happen to me, I am untouchable. Anybody, whosoever think he is strong, he is standing, whosoever thinketh that he is standing very strong should be very careful lest he fall. Whosoever think he is standing very strong should be very careful lest he fall. Pray for grace. Yeah. And you see, pray for the people in your circle. Pray for your children. Pray for your family. Pray for the people you love. Because in this end time, one of the biggest agenda of the devil is to take controls of people's mind and use them. Yeah, one of the biggest agenda the devil is propagating is to take control of people's mind and use them. Yeah, that is why we live in the world where people change easily. There are people you think you know them very well in the morning, and in the afternoon they do something that you never suspect that they could do. Yeah, there are people you think you know them. There are people you think you know them for all these years, for all this months that you have been together with them, that you have been dealing with them. All of a sudden, you see the same people doing certain things that you wonder, what came over you? What happened? Is this who you are? Are you like this? So you are this, so you are a thief, so you are a criminal? So you are unfaithful, so you can do this and that and that. Listen to me. The devil is on assignment to take control over the thought pattern of many people and use them to do his evil assignment. That is where this evening I pray for all of you on this platform. I pray for all of you on this platform. In the book of Luke chapter 22, when you read from the verse 31 to 34, there was a man by name Simon who was following Jesus. And this man was following Jesus thinking everything is all right, until one day Jesus called him and said, Simon, Satan has a great desire to sift you as wheat, to destroy you. Satan is working so hard behind the scene to get you by his side, to sift you like a wheat. But I pray for you, but I interceded for you. Do you know what that means? As we are busy minding our own business, working so hard to take care of ourselves, our family, to do the work of God, you have no idea the plot, the trap that the devil is setting for you. And one major thing I tell people is that, listen to me, whatever weakness you had, make sure you deal with it as you grow in life. Whatever weakness you have, listen to me very well. Listen to me very well. Let me know you can hear me. Comment in the chat. Let me know you can hear me. Let me know you can hear me. Comment in the chat. Let me know. Say, I can hear you. I can hear you. Let me know. Comment in the chat. Let me know you can hear me. Yes. 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 The rest of the people, are you sleeping? Comment, I can hear you. I can hear you. Comment, I can hear you. I can hear you. I can hear you. All right, listen to me. One major thing as a pastor, as a young man of God, you have to be very careful about is knowing whatever weakness you have. Because one major thing I have seen in the life of many people is that whatever weakness you have, that you don't deal with it completely, it will catch up with you and destroy you when you get to the top. Yeah, if you are somebody who used to steal, you used to rob people, you used to take things that doesn't belong to you, you used to borrow money from people, you used to, sleep around with women, you used to lie and do all manner of ungodly things. And now you are a pastor, and now you stop because you are married. Now you stop because you started going to church. Now you stop because you are preaching. Don't think you have overcome that weakness. Hello, the fact that you accept the call of God, you are now preaching, you are now prophesying to people, doesn't mean that weakness has left you. The more you are praying, the more you are anointed, the more you are growing, the more that weakness is also growing to catch up with you behind the scene without your knowledge. I'm telling you, the more you are growing, the more you are becoming popular and famous, the more that weakness that you never dealt with is also growing to catch up with you. Yeah. I am telling you, I have seen many great men fall. I have seen many great women fall. And people will be like, what happened? What happened? Why? You of all people, why will you do that? Why will you do this? No, it is something that has been part of you for many years that you never deal with. And at the end of the day, it will end up catching up with you. I'm telling you. I have met people who do certain things to me, and I'll be like, why will you do this to hurt me? Why will you do this to me? Just to find out that it is a weakness they had many years ago. There are people who steal from me. There are people who rob me. There are people who steal my money. There are people who steal from me. And I'll be like, why would this person of all people be the one to do this to me? And the Lord will tell me, it is a weakness that has been part of their life all these years that they never dealt with. They have been stealing and robbing people from a young age. They have been stealing and robbing, and that weakness is there. So anytime they see an opportunity to steal, anytime they see an opportunity to steal, that weakness will pressure them to do something that they don't even want to do. That weakness is there. I am telling you, anytime they see the opportunity to do something, then that weakness, that energy will come over them, and they ended up doing something that they may not even intentionally want to do, but they did it out of the influence of a weakness they had that they never conquer. Yeah. I've seen married men going wayward. I've seen wives. Yeah. Yeah. There are women out there who can sleep with anybody. And to be honest, most of these women think that when they marry, they'll stop sleeping around until they get married, just to find out that that weakness is still there. Let their husband do everything for them. Let their husband give them all the money in the world, all the love in the world, all the attention in the world. Let the husband do everything they wanted. Anytime they find themselves in a situation with another man, they will go down. When they find themselves in a situation with another man, it will happen. Out of control. That weakness is there. So the fact that you are married doesn't mean, oh, no, that weakness is still there. If you don't deal with it with discipline, it will disgrace you. Yeah. If you don't deal with it with discipline, it will disgrace you. It can be an anger issue like my own. One of my biggest problems is anger. Yeah. And from 2014, I've been praying about it and it's not going. So what do I need to do? Discipline. Yeah, discipline. Yeah, discipline. My biggest issue is anger. My biggest issue is anger. If I get angry, it doesn't look good. The kind of things I do when I'm angry doesn't look good. That is where I take a longer time dealing with issues. Why? Because I don't want to deal with issues from the place of anger. I know what my anger can do. So I take a longer time dealing with issue. So when I'm dealing with issue and I am getting angry, I stop. Yeah. Sometimes I can be talking to people and dealing with issues, and the moment I realize that I am getting angry, I said, let's talk about this another time. I walk away quickly. Yeah. I have walked away from so many meetings. I have walked away from so many meetings. I have walked away on so many people. The moment we are talking or we are discussing and I'm saying this and that and people are trying to like disagree with me or challenge me or want me to prove, quickly I walk away. Yeah. And even if that will make you call me names, say I am rude, I am disrespectful, I prefer that than for me to let that anger out. Yeah. I prefer you to say all manner of things about me than for me to let that anger out. Yeah. So whatever weakness you know you have, if it is about money, discipline it. I'm telling you. If it is about money, discipline it. Discipline yourself. Bring yourself under discipline. Bring yourself under discipline. I'm telling you. Bring yourself under discipline. Whatever weakness you know you have, deal with it. Yeah. Don't assume. You see, one major misassumption that many people have is that the fact that you used to steal and now you are no longer stealing doesn't mean the spirit of stealing has left you. It is there. It's just that you have not found yourself in a situation where you can easily steal anything. So don't think that spirit has left you. Yeah, if you are a man who is a woman, who used to be a womanizer, you know, you have the feeling to sleep with any woman. You are very unfaithful and infidelity all over the place. If you are now in a certain relationship, or you are now married to somebody and you are no longer sleeping around, it doesn't take away the fact that that spirit of promiscuity is no longer with you. Yeah, the fact that you are no longer doing certain kind of evil, bad things and negative things you used to do before doesn't mean you are free. It doesn't mean the spirit behind those operations has left you. They are there. Oh. Hello, they are there. I'm telling you, they are there. I remember when I was in Team Impact University doing my master's in theology. Yeah, there was an example that one of our lecturer, Dr. Mensa, there was an example that one of my tutor, Dr. Mensa, gave us. He said there was this hunter who went to the forest and found a baby lion. The hunter went to hunting and found a baby lion and brought the baby lion home and started taming and training the baby lion to be like a dog. So this hunter had so many dogs, so he used some strategy to brand the dog with the lion. So the lion started acting like the dog, and everything is all right and everything is okay. So the lion became like a pet, and people are afraid of coming to this man's house, and people keep telling this man that, hey, don't ignore the fact that the lion is a lion, not a dog. Even though the lion is acting like the dog, the lion look like a dog, the lion is comfortable among the dog, the lion see itself like a dog, it is still a lion. That is why it doesn't bark like the dog. You say, no, it's like a dog, it's very playful, and the man will play with the lion, the children will play with the lion, and the lion is not eating anybody. And people keep warning him. And Dr. Mensa said the chief in the town called this man and gave him a warning that put the lion in a cage. If not, a time is going to come, this lion is going to kill somebody. The man was like, no way. This lion has been in the house for how many years now? It has never killed anybody. So one day, one of the hunter's son was playing with the lion, and the lion's claw scrapped the hand of the boy, and the boy started bleeding. The claw of the lion scratched the hand of the boy, and the boy started bleeding. And accidentally, the lion used its tongue to lick the blood from the boy's hand. And as soon as the lion licked the blood and tasted the blood, immediately the lion nature of this lion that has lost its lion identity, that lion that didn't know that he was a lion, that lion that has been trained to act like a dog, to live like a dog, to eat like a dog, as soon as he licked the blood from the boy, immediately the lion nature that has been deposited inside that lion, that the lion himself never knew about, came over the lion, and the lion ate up the boy. Hello? That lion had the ability to eat fresh. Let me know who is listening to me. That lion, all these years, never knew that there is something inside of him that can lick up and eat a whole human being. But the day he tasted of the blood, that lion nature came out. Listen to me. You may not know certain things you can do until you find yourself in certain situation. That is where discipline is very important. I'm telling you, that is why discipline is very important. Discipline is very important. I want to take questions. I want to take questions. I want to take questions. Yes, Al-Shadin, right? Al-Shadin, right? That is why I avoid problem. That is why I don't have friends. That is why you hardly see me going places, because I know I have a serious anger problem. That is where I am not really invited, I don't go. Yeah, anywhere I am not really invited or my presence is not needed, I don't go. I disconnect myself from so many people. Why? Because I know I have a very serious anger issue. Yeah, that is why I don't put myself in a situation where people will offend me. Yeah, I don't put myself in a situation where people offend me. So sometimes if I'm talking to people and they are trying to make things difficult for me, I walk away. Yeah, and I remember many years ago I've been praying and I said, Lord, take away this anger. And the Lord said, you need it. Just put it under control. That was when I find out that the anger issue is not really the problem. The problem is what I do with it. Because you may find yourself in a situation where you need the anger to prevail. Yeah, you need the anger to fight some people sometimes. You need the anger to fight some battles sometimes. There are times you need to channel your anger towards certain things to get a positive result. So that was when I knew that what I call a problem is actually not a problem. The anger is not the problem, because I really need it. Yeah, and I think I have used the anger once to get a positive result. That is why if I want to fight you, please go on your knees and start begging. If I want to fight you, if I want to come after you, if I want to deal with you, you are finished. Because I will do it with all my anger and with everything within me. Yeah, so I found out that the anger is not the problem. The problem is what I use it for, what I do with it. Yeah, the anger is not the problem. The problem is what I use it to do, what I use it for, how I control it, how I manage it. So over the years, I make sure I don't involve myself in a situation where my anger will manifest. Yeah, I make sure. That is why if you don't know me and you come around me, you will think I'm very foolish. If you don't know me and you come around me, you think I'm very foolish, because I can forgive things that you will not forgive. I can let go things that you will not let go. I can ignore people that you will never ignore. Yeah, I avoid battles that you will not avoid. I disconnect myself from people you will not disconnect yourself from. Yeah, sometimes there are people who try to have issue with me, provoke me, annoy me, that some of you would have picked them on, but I just ignore them. Because if I look at them, if I want to come after you, you will not survive it. Yeah, there are people who try to have issue with me, I just ignore them. And there are times I will just give them a long time to repent and do the right thing. Yeah, there are people who have offended me so deeply and I should have go after them, but I'll just give them a long time. I'll just be talking to them. Sometimes more than 1 year, I'll just be talking to the person, do the right thing. I'll just be warning the person, giving the person warning, talking to the person, talking to the people, do the right thing, do the right thing. because I know when I come after you, it's a different thing. So anger is not actually something bad. Even Ephesians chapter 4, I think the verse 26, 27 says, get angry, but sin not. Get angry, but sin not. So I came to the place of conclusion that I don't need to pray for God to deliver me from my anger issue. I just need to master the art of handling it and dealing with it, and know when to use it and when not to use it. Yeah. Let me take about 5 or 6 more questions, then we take it from there. So this is the last mentorship class we are having. I have canceled all my international meetings. This year I am supposed to go to over 16 countries. But because of the issue that I need to deal with, I have canceled all my conferences. We only managed to go to Jamaica 2 times, Cayman Island 2 times. We went to Dominica, we went to Trinidad. Yeah. And I have to cancel all the conferences. And I have lost a lot of money because most of these conferences I have paid for some of the venue, pay for 1 or 2 things. Some of them I pay for ticket, but I have to cancel all the Beauty for Ashes conference across all the nations that we need to go. And you see, most of this country I spend money to even do advert. Yeah, I spend money to even do advert and to promote the conference in those countries, but I have to cancel it. Why? Because I need a lot of time to deal with this issue that I've been talking to you people about it for more than a year now. Yeah, I need to cancel all the program so I can give myself undivided attention to deal with this issue. And somebody say, Stacy, I can't pronounce this name. Stacy Apesil. Is it Apasil or Apesil? So you are asking, what am I going to do about the man, since I don't want to tell the wife or the family about it? The only thing I can do is to keep on praying for them. Yeah, because if I tell the wife, it's going to be a big issue. Even though I love them and I want to do everything possible to help, but yeah, you need to know you cannot help everybody. Yeah, you cannot help everybody. This reminds me, 2019, I was about to leave Ghana and come to Amsterdam, and there was this vaccination called yellow fever vaccination. That is a requirement. It's an injection. So I need that injection to be able to travel. Oh my God. So I went to the doctor. One thing I don't like is taking injection. So I went to the doctor. I think it's a police hospital in Accra, and they do some tests, and the final stage is for me to take the injection. To be honest with you, I was offering, let me be very honest, okay? Can I be honest? I want to be very honest with you, but please don't use it against me. I want to be very honest with all of you, but don't use it against me. So when we enter the consultation room where I am supposed to, they have to inject my buttocks. So I need to, pull down my pants. So I called the nurse and I said, Madam, I don't like injection. And anytime I take injection, my whole body will be swollen. So please, I want to pay you, I think, I said, I want to pay you 500 Ghana cedis for you to just fill the form and say you have given me the injection. And this woman was like, you say what? I said, please, I want to pay you 500 Ghana cedis for you to just sign the form that you have given me the injection. As I told you, I want to confess, I want to be very real. And the woman was like, what did you say again? And I said, if the money is too small, I can make it 1,000. I want to give you 1,000 Ghana cedis. Okay, I want to give you 1,000 Ghana cedis for you to just fill the form that you have given me the injection. I wanted to bribe the nurse. Do you know what the nurse told me? He said, but you say you are a pastor. This old woman, she said, you want to give me 1,000 Ghana cedis to fill the form for you? And you say you are a pastor? I was like, do you know how much 1,000 Ghana cedis is in Ghana? That was a lot of money. 1,000 Ghana cedis is closer to her monthly salary. I am sure that 1,000 Ghana cedis is very close to her monthly salary at that time. But this woman said no, she will not take the bribe. Anyway, that was the first and last time I wanted to bribe somebody. I don't bribe people. This woman was like, but you say you are a pastor. And I covered my face in shame. And she said, it's a requirement, you have to take it. I was crying. I was crying. I was crying. I went on my knees. I begged this woman, and to be honest with you, anytime I take injection, my whole body will be swollen. I don't know why. Anytime I take injection, my whole body will be swollen. And I don't know why. I will be in pain more than 1 week. So I cry out, I explain, I called my mom. And my mom also told the woman that I have a problem taking injection. This woman said, I have to take it. So, do you know what this woman almost did? She packed her tools and everything and said, Mr. Grant, I think you are not ready for the injection. Go out. I was like, Mommy, it has not come to this. Say, no, go out. I will not do it again. So now I have to beg her to give me the injection. In other words, she's like, if you are not ready to get the help, I will not force you. So now I have to beg. This woman is like, she said she will no longer give me the injection. I should go. So now I have to beg her. So at the end of the day, I have to be crying, and she gave me the injection. Yeah, you see, there are people, if they are not ready to get the help you want to offer them, don't force them. Don't force them. Yeah, don't force them. There are people, you love them, you really want to help them, but you know, there's nothing you can do to help because they are not ready. Yeah, until the trouble comes, until hell is after them, until their family is trouble, people started dying, they will not remember that you offered to help. Yeah, until they are so much troubled, until they are hurting, until evil has come for them, they will never remember that somebody like you has offered to help. So it's not everybody you can help. It's not everybody. Yeah, there's no doctor that will force you to inject you. If you don't want the injection, they will leave you. No medical doctor will force you to take medication. If you don't want to take it, they will leave you. If you don't want the help, they can't help you. I killed Jeroman from St. Kitts. Yes, I'll be posting the link of the book I talk about in the WhatsApp group, so you can just go and download it. Yeah, it's just a very small book. I think it's Those Who Leave You. Those are one of my favorite books from my father in the Lord, Bishop Darky Ward Mills. Those Who Leave You, those who are ungrateful. Let me, I think it's about 6 books. Yes, I think it's about 6 books. Those Who Leave You. You know, this book has changed my life. So the first book is Those Who Accuse You. The second book is those who are dangerous sons and daughters. Those who are dangerous sons. And those who pretend. Listen to me. As a pastor, you will meet a lot of people who pretend. You are going to meet a lot of pretenders in your church. Woo! As a pastor, as a prophet, you are going to meet a lot of people who pretend. So you need that book, Those Who Pretend. Yeah, there are people who pretend they love you, they love your children, they love your wife, they will come for your children, they will be posting your children picture on their profile picture, they will be posting your picture on your WhatsApp DP, they'll be posting your family picture on their status, posting your children on their status, pretending to love you, but they are dangerous. They will pretend they love you. They pretend they love your family, but they are dangerous. There are some who every week or every day, they'll come to take your children out. They'll come, oh, I want to keep your children. I want your children to come and spend the weekend with us. I want this and this. They'll pretend. They are dangerous. It's a cover-up. You are going to meet a lot of people who pretend. Yeah, sweet talk. They'll call you and tell you sweet things, give you all the sweet advice, all the nice advice. It's a pretend. So you don't catch them. you know, I have a very serious story coming up, and it's going to be a national news. Yeah, I have some. I'll be posting some videos in few weeks time or few months time, and it's going to be a national news, and it's about something that happened to me. Yeah, so watch out for it. Those who pretend. Those who pretend. Read that book, Those Who Pretend. I've met a lot of people who come to church, who come around me, and they pretend. I remember there was one man who came to our church here in Barbados, and so many people warned me about him. I remember I took a picture with him and I posted it on Facebook, and people would call me and say, Prophet, I saw a picture of you on Facebook with this man. Do you know him? He's a criminal, he's a thief. So I remember I called this man and I said, I post a picture that I took with you on Facebook, and so many people are calling me, telling me you are this and that and that. I should be careful about you. Who are you? And he said, oh, chief, oh, prophet, there are people who know me from my past. When I was a young man growing up in Barbados, I used to do all manner of foolishness. I used to, be like a gangster, wear a ring all over my finger, chain, goat teeth and tattoo and those kind of things. And yeah, so there are people who still think I am into those things, but now I have changed. And I was like, okay. I remember so many people came to church and they were like, Prophet, I love your church, but trust me, I will never come to church. I will never come to your church again because of this man I see in the church. That man is a thief. Oh, don't let him fool you. He's not a Christian. Yeah. By the time I realized all the things people were telling me about him, he ended up doing it to me. People told me he's a thief. By the time I realized, he ended up stealing me. So you meet a lot of people who pretend, those who pretend. And as soon as he steals from me, he started pretending to be the sweetest person ever. He would call me every day to check up on me, advising me. I need to save money to buy a house and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, whoa. After stealing from me, you are now a best friend. You will meet a lot of people who pretend. Yeah. You meet a lot of people who pretend. And I started seeing how the strategy he was using and how I was like, what? I've never met any criminal or any thief who is very smart, pretend to be sweet and nice and kind. Well, it's a story that I will be talking about another time, so watch out for it. Yeah. It's going to be a big story, so just watch out for it. And the only thing he fears is he doesn't want his wife to know that he is into all these things. Yeah. Hey, you are here early. Money.
Huh? This is here?
No, I came here after about 6 thereabout.
Message at 6:30.
Yeah.
But you want to see message, you want to get ready for that?
I was here after 5.
Hey.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. So the next book is Those Who Pretend You Need It. Those Who Pretend You Need. Yeah, I'm on a Zoom meeting. Those Who Pretend. Those who pretend. You are going to meet a lot of people who pretend. You are going to meet a lot of pretenders. Those who pretend. Yeah, those who pretend. And you see, this man I'm talking about, the only thing he doesn't want is he doesn't want his wife to know that he's into all this manner of things. And you know, let's go. Those who are proud. Those who are proud. You are going to meet a lot of people who are very proud. People who are nobody but they are proud. People who have nothing but they are proud. You cannot tell them anything. They don't listen to anybody. Proud people. Nobody but proud. You are going to meet people who are nobody but proud. So these are all the books written by my spiritual father that I am recommending to you to buy. Yeah, and I'll be sending you the link. You can also download it. I have them, so I'll send you the link for you to download them. But don't share it with anybody, okay? Those who forget. You are going to meet people who forget. No matter how much you bless them, no matter how much you have been a blessing to them, they'll forget you. Please, can you close the door? Yes. Yeah. Those who forget. Yeah. There are people that you sacrifice everything to help them. You are there for them during their lowest moment. You know, when they are going through trouble, you stood with them, you helped them out, you pray for them. And when they started receiving their miracle, their breakthrough, they'll forget you. Yeah. When it is time for them to remember you, they'll forget you. In fact, there are people who come to your church with the biggest problem. You stand with them, you help them. Sometimes you give them money. Yeah. I've met people who are going through their difficult moment. I supported them. I was there for them. The moment they get their breakthrough, the moment they get their job, they stop church. They look for another church to go. Those who forget. Yeah. That is why I am at the place where, listen to me, don't sacrifice for anybody beyond the sacrifice you give your family. Yeah. There are people, even if you take a loan to help them or bail them out, as soon as they come up from their problem, they forget you. They will not even remember that somebody like you existed. You don't know. Listen to me. The people I sacrifice everything for them are the one who forget about me quickly. The people I sacrifice everything for them. Midnight prayer. Go to their home. Stood with them. Help them to get a lawyer. You know, like you were part of their trouble. Like their trouble became your trouble. You did everything by your power, by your spirit. You did everything that you can do to help them out. As soon as the storm is over, they are smiling again, they are restored, they receive their breakthrough, their miracle. You will not even hear about it. You will never even see them again. You will never see them in church again. Those of you who have been in ministry for a long time, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah. They will never remember you. So you need to beware of those who forget. And when they forget you, you don't get hurt. Yeah. And you need to get the book called Loyalty and Disloyalty. Yeah. Those who are ignorant. The next book is Those Who Are Ignorant. There are people who are very ignorant, very careless. Ignorant people. Those who are ignorant. You meet a lot of ignorant people. There is nothing you can explain to them that will make sense to them. You cannot help them. Sit them down. Prophesy to them. Tell them everything going on in their life. Tell them what they must do. Oh, they will not take you serious. Yeah, they will not take you serious. Those who honor you, ooh, I love this one. Those who honor you. There are those who honor you. I'm telling you. Somebody there? Okay. There are those who honor you. You are going to meet people who honor you. Ooh, I have few of those people who honor me. Like one of my daughter, my pastor in Jamaica, Shoshana Smith Palmer. She's one of those who honored me. That woman, I don't know whether to say that lady or that girl. She and her husband, they really honor me. They know how to honor me. Anytime I go to Jamaica, they stop everything for me. Yeah, when I go to Jamaica, I don't need to worry about anything. I don't need to bother about anything. They are there for me. Whatever I need, I don't even need to talk about it. Whatever I need, it is done. Whatever I want, it is done. I can call her anytime in the night, in the day, and said, I want this, it is done. Yeah, I can call her right now and I say, I need this and this and this. She will stop whatever she's doing to make sure that which I want, it is done. Those who honor you. Yeah, those who honor you. So you need to get this book. Number one, those who accuse you. Yeah, there are those who accuse you. There are people who call you false prophet and lie about you. There are people who come around you and go and tell people lies about you. Or they left church because they find out that you are into this, you are using witchcraft, you are not from God, and blah blah blah. Those who accuse you, you meet a lot of those. I have met a lot of them. Yeah, I have met a lot of those who accuse me. You meet a lot of them. Those who are dangerous sons. You meet a lot of people, you are trying to help them, you are trying to mentor them, and they are very dangerous. They will go out there, disgrace you, tarnish your image, say so many lies about you. Dangerous sons, you meet them. Those who pretend, I talk about that. Those who pretend, those who are proud, those who forget, those who are ignorant, and those who honor you. Those who honor you. Those who honor you. So I will share this book with you. I think you can even get them. It's about $10 on Amazon. These books are about $10 each on Amazon, so you can get them. Yeah, and it is a book under loyalty and disloyalty from the same father of mine, Bishop Dag Heward-Mills. Yeah, so this is the end of this class, and we are no longer going to have any class for the rest of this year because I have something very important to focus on and to deal with, and that is also the reason why I have canceled all my conferences across all the countries we are supposed to go. You know, we are supposed to go to St. Kitts, but we cancel it. We are supposed to go to St. Vincent, we cancel it. We are supposed to go to Guyana, Grenada, Bermuda, Curacao, Antigua, Bahamas. We are supposed to go to Guyana. We were in Guyana last year. We are supposed to be in Guyana, British Virgin Island. It's about 16 countries. Anguilla, Saint Martin, Saba. You know, we cancel all this conference. We cancel all this meeting because of the issue I told you that I need a lot of time to deal with. Yeah. So I want you to stay connected. And one of the major reasons why I created the WhatsApp group is to give you any update. Yeah, I'll be giving you any update. Yeah, and I'll also be, you know, anytime I have a little time, I will, you know, share with you some scriptures or record some videos and post it in the group. And I'll do some videos, post it on our private YouTube channel for you to go and watch. Yeah, so I want you to stay connected for any update. You know, if you are not following me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, or across all the social media platforms, I want you to do. You have no idea what I'm posting across all those social media platforms. So God bless you. And the remaining questions I will be answering in the WhatsApp group. The remaining questions I will answer them in the WhatsApp group. I have some meeting with some people who are waiting to see me. There are people already at the church who want to see me, so I can spend more time to answer all your questions. So I'll be Shanika Walker. I will answer all your questions in the WhatsApp group. Okay, so be checking the WhatsApp group by the end of today or tomorrow, latest by Monday. I will be answering all your questions. I will answer all your questions. So Brother Kelvin, I want you to screenshot all the questions in the chat on Zoom and send it to me so I can answer them in the WhatsApp group. So take note of all the questions in the chat, screenshot them, send it to me on WhatsApp so I can answer them in the WhatsApp group. Ajoa Sapomine, where you are, this is a Ghana name. Wow, Ajoa Sapomine from UK. How are you? So let's talk about this quickly. My time is up, but let's talk about this quickly. Foster Romanus. Wow. How many of you can see that comment, that message from Foster Romanus? Wow. Yes. So you see, this is exactly what I'm talking about. So Foster Romanus, Pastor Foster Romanus. Is it Romanius or Romanius? I spoil people's name because of my accent, so forgive me. So he's saying that there was this lady who came to his church, and the lady is in a relationship with a married man, and the wife of this man has called this lady so many times and warned her to stay away from her husband. And the lady will insult the wife of this man, and the wife of this man messaged, called and tested her so many times that she is going to deal with her, and she will call the wife of this man and tell her she can never do anything to her. And right now she is going mad. Wow. I have done everything possible to help this girl. I told her to stay away from this man, and she got angry with me and left church. Now she's having a mental problem, and it hurts me anytime I heard about her. You see, there are people like that you can never help them. If you tell them there is fire ahead and you get burned, they will not listen to you. You see, let me tell you this. One of my biggest regrets as a pastor is sometimes prophesying to certain people and trying to help them when they are not ready to get help. There are many people who stopped church. There are many people who left me. There are many people who disconnect themselves from me. Why? Because I try to help them. I see something about them and I try to help them, and they are not ready to get the help I am offering them. You are going to meet a lot of cases like that. Sometimes about relationship, you see a young man or you see a young woman trying to involve themselves in a certain relationship that as a pastor, as a prophet, you know that this relationship is a trap to destroy this lady. Yeah, especially women. You see a young lady coming to your church, and all of a sudden he fall in love with a certain man, and you knew that this man is a trap. This relationship is a trap to destroy her. By the time you call her and tell her the truth, the next thing she will do she will stop church. Yeah, she will stop church. My pastor say you are this and this and this. My pastor say I should disconnect myself from you. My pastor say you are not real. My pastor say this and that and that. But at the end of the day, the two of them will team together and fight you. You will become an enemy for the two of them. Yeah, and few months later, few weeks later, few years later, you will hear that everything you told her came to pass. Everything you told her about the relationship came to pass, but it is too late. So sometimes there are people, this thing they are doing it will trouble them very big, but you can't tell them. You know that these choices and decisions they are making, they will be in trouble one day, but you cannot tell them. Why? Because they can't handle the truth. They will be offended. So it's just very sad. It's just very sad. And it is one of those things you are going to experience as a pastor, as a man of God, as a leader. It's one of those things you are going to experience, and there's nothing you can do. I see this question again, and I remember somebody was asking me this question last week. I said, Prophet, you look different. You are losing weight. What is wrong? And I told the person I have been fasting and praying for more than a year now. I've been praying since early 2024. I've been fasting and praying since more than 1 year now. Yeah, most of the days of the week and the month of the year is fasting and praying, and I've been fasting a lot. Yeah, I have been fasting a lot. And most of the time, there is this park called, what's the name of the park we go and pray?
Botanical Gardens.
Yeah, most of the time I go to Botanical Gardens, spend the whole day there fasting and praying for, about this issue that I've been telling you for a long time now. I've been fasting and praying about it. Many of you don't understand why I am very reluctant and very patient dealing with this issue instead of going the way many of you expect me to go. You see, this is people's issue. This is an issue relating to human beings, people. Yeah, so even though I am supposed to deal with this issue long time ago, I still believe that we can settle this issue peacefully. Yeah, without anybody hurting. I still believe that we can settle this issue peacefully, even though it's going to be very difficult, because the people in question are tricksters, are very dangerous people, are people who don't look like people who can repent, or people who want peace. These are people who are always looking for ways and means to fool you, to deceive you. These are people who can pretend and pretend very well. But for more than 1 year now, I still believe that I need to pray more for them, intercede more for them, and look for the best way to talk to them so we can handle this issue peacefully, rather than handling it in a way where the whole world or the whole Caribbean, Barbados and Vincent will hear about it, where they will bring so much shame and pain to their family. So I've been praying about it. I've been fasting and praying about it. Yeah, I've been fasting and praying and interceding, always asking God, what can I do? Yeah, I've spoken to more than 200 pastors about this issue, because I got to a place where I was very sick. Like, I was literally losing my mind, because I have think about anything possible I can do to help them handle this issue peacefully. But it is not working. I have spoken to more than 200 pastors about this. I have called so many people asking advice. This is the situation. I've called so many pastors, more than 200 pastors, more than 200 senior pastors, asking them, what is the best thing to do? How can I handle this issue? What can I do to handle this issue? And at the end of the day, nobody can help, because the only thing to do is trouble. The only thing to do at the end of the day is trouble. And that is something I never wanted to do. Yeah, that is something I never wanted to happen. And the funny thing is, from the beginning of this case, I can't sleep, because anytime I sleep, the kind of dreams, the kind of visions I see about these people, the family, it doesn't look good. Yeah, especially I traveled to a country called Dominica for more than 2 weeks. How many days we spent in Dominica? 3 weeks? 2 weeks. Yeah, we spent more than 2 weeks in Dominica. I've never slept. Yeah, for 2 weeks in Dominica, I didn't sleep. my PA will be like, what is wrong with you? You are not sleeping in your bedroom. I can't sleep. Because anytime I close my eyes, the kind of things I see happening to this family doesn't look good. And I'll wake up and I'll be crying and I'll be praying, Lord, show mercy. Lord, what can I do to help these people? What can I do to bring peace? And these people are not ready. Yeah, and like I said, there are people, no matter how much you love them and want to help them, you cannot help them because they are not ready to get the help you want for them. There are people like that. There are people, you love them so much, you want to do everything to help them, but the truth is you cannot help them because they are at the place where they are not even themselves. The devil has so much taken control over them that even if they have to continue lying and die, they will prefer to lie and die. If they have to continue lying and die, they will prefer to lie and die. If they have to continue lying and go to jail, they will prefer to continue lying and go to jail. Why? Because the devil wants to destroy them. So there is nothing you can do to help. There's nothing you can do to help. I've met people like that. There's nothing you can do to help. Recently, there was this woman who spent more than 3 days at our church here in Barbados looking for me. And you know, once upon a time, I do something we call one-on-one session where people will come to see me one-on-one. I'll prophesy to them and pray for them and counsel them. And this woman came to see me about close to a year ago, over a year ago. She came to see me. And I prophesied to her, told her something that is about to happen to her and her family and this and that and that. And it's about something about family, her husband, her children. And I said, this is what is going to happen. And this is what your husband is doing and blah, 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 blah. And I told her what she must do to counsel that which the devil has plotted and planned. And I didn't hear from her again. And I remember I followed up. I called her and I said, you know, the last time you came and see me, I told you you need to do this and that and that and that. And she said, Prophet, you know, I've been busy with work. I've not forgotten about the direction. I've been busy with work. And you know, I'll call you when I have time. That was the last time we spoke. I didn't hear from her again until everything I told her, like everything I told her is happening within a week. Within a week, everything I told her, how the husband is going to leave and how what is going to happen to the children and everything just happened within a week. Everything just happened like that within a week. Everything just happened like that. Everything I told her that this is going to happen to your children, your son and your daughter, this is going to happen, and your husband is going to do this, your husband is going to accuse you, and police case and blah blah blah, your husband is going to pack his thing and leave the house to stay with another woman. Everything is happening. Now she called my number, Prophet, I want to see you. I'm at the church. Where are you? I want to see you. You remember about a year ago, you prophesied to me about this and this. Everything is happening. I am at the church. Can you come? I want to see you. And I was like, I don't see people unless they have an appointment to see me. And today I will not be at the church. Say, Prophet, what about tomorrow? I think she called me Monday. And I said, I will only be at the church on Thursday because we have church on Thursday. Tuesday, she was at the church the whole day. Wednesday, she was at the church the whole day. Prophet, I've been at the church, so can you come? Can I come to your house? Where can I see you? Prophet, I need help, blah, blah, blah. I am ready to do what you told me to do. And I was like, You see, there are people like that. They will ignore you. They will take you for a joke. They will think you are mad. They will think you don't know what you are saying. They will think you are a false prophet until trouble started coming. Yeah. They will take you for a joke. They will think you are lying. They will think, oh, you are one of those stomach prophets. They will ignore you. They will take you for a joke. They will think you are mad. They will say you are not hearing from God. You are false. You are lying. You are speaking your mind. Until everything you told them started happening. Until they started seeing hell until the devil started choking them, until they started seeing so much trouble that they can't handle. That is why they'll start running to you. They'll start looking for you. They'll start calling you. Oh, man of God. Oh, bishop. Oh, prophet. Oh, apostle. Remember, I want to see you. Oh, prophet. Yeah, when it is too late, when there is nothing you can do to help them anymore, that is when they'll start running to you, calling you, crying for your help. Yeah, and there are people like that. And sometimes I used to cry for these people until I get to the place where I realize that, you see, there are people, no matter the trouble they are going through, you don't need to cry for them because they deserve it. Whatsoever a man sow, that is what they must reap. If they sow evil, they must reap evil. If they sow wickedness, they must reap wickedness. There is no way you sow coconut and reap pawpaw or mango. Yeah, there's no way you are going to sow a seed of coconut and ended up reaping potato. It doesn't happen like that. Whatsoever a man sow, they reap. So there are people, no matter the evil, the wickedness, the pain, their family dying, their children dying, their husband dying, things, so many evil happening to them, you don't need to feel bad about it. Yeah, you don't need to cry about it, because that is what they choose. That is what they choose. Yeah, that is what they choose. They choose death. Yeah. Deuteronomy chapter 30 verse 19. The Bible says, I set before you life and death. Choose life. And there are people who choose death. Yeah. There are people who know. There are people who see life and death and they decided to choose death. You finish? She said what? Let's continue. So I have set before you life and death, heaven and earth, good and bad. Choose life. But there are people who know the right thing to do, but decided to do the bad thing. So when they are reaping the fruit of their evil and wickedness, you don't cry for them. Yeah. And you see, as a pastor, we know that our call is to help people, to destroy. Our call is to destroy the works of the devil, the powers of witchcraft from the life of people. But there are people who know very well that this thing that they are about to do and this thing that they are doing is going to destroy them, yet they decided to do it. They know that this person they are about to trouble, they know something will happen to them, but they decided to do it. So as a pastor, it hurts, you feel bad about it, but you cannot help people who are not ready for help. You cannot help people who are not ready for help. And you better know this and know peace. You better know this and know peace. You cannot help. Yeah, you cannot help. And you know, sometimes I'll cry, I'll weep, I'll go to the forest, I'll go to the botanical garden, I will pray, and I say, Lord, this punishment will be too much. This evil will be too much. They can't handle it. What is about to happen, the distraction that is about to happen will be too much. Lord, you need to intervene. And you see, one thing I know about God is that He only helps people who help themselves. I came across a scripture in the Bible, Revelation chapter 3, verse 20. And, you know, it hit me so hard that God Himself is saying, behold, I stand before the door of your heart and I am knocking. If you open the door of your heart for me, I will come in. And I was like, God is standing at the door and knocking and need your permission before He come in. That is God for you. You know, heaven help those who help themselves. There's no way, you know, it is not easy for God to just intervene like that, because there are people who don't even need God. Yeah, there are people who don't even need God for Him to intervene for them. So no matter how much you pray, asking God to intervene, God is not going to intervene, because the person you are praying and asking God to intervene for, that person don't even need God to intervene. That person is not even born again. That person is not saved. That person is full of evil and wickedness. The heart of that person you are praying and asking God to intervene for, that person's heart, motive and mind, everything about that man, that person, that woman, that man is full of evil, wickedness, deception, lies and pretend. So what make you think that the prayers you have been praying, the fasting you have been fasting, asking God to intervene is going to work? It will not work. It's not going to work. It's like you put a heavy stone in a saucepan and put it on the stove. It's not going to get soft, no matter how much you boil. In fact, look for a very huge cylinder and boil for 1 month. There's no amount of boiling you are going to boil a stone for the stone to turn soft or for the stone to get soft. It will not happen. A stone is stone. There are people who have the heart of a stone. There are people who have the heart of a stone. So no matter how nice you are to them, no matter how much you try to talk to them, counsel them, advise them, it will not work. Yeah, the story of this man I've been telling you, I tried my best to draw this man very close to me, thinking that is going to help. It didn't help. I tried my best to draw this man very close, like very close. Yeah, very close. I draw this man very close, thinking I will win him by drawing him close to me. I thought drawing him very closer to me, will help him to come out from the place of wickedness and evil to do the right thing. It didn't help. There are people like that. No matter how much love you show them, they don't know what love is, because they are ready for evil and wickedness. Yeah, they are ready for evil and wickedness. And until I told myself that, hey, listen to me, there's no amount of counseling, talk, love that I can show this man that will make him do the right thing, because he's ready for the evil, deceptions, pretend, the lie, the stealing, the criminal activities. He enjoyed that. Yeah, and I found out that the only person he fear is the wife. Yeah, the only person he fear is the wife. That is why all these evil and criminal activities he has been doing, he doesn't want the wife to know. He doesn't want me to tell the wife anything about him. He doesn't want me to tell the wife anything I see about him. Yeah, he doesn't want the wife to know anything about his criminal activities. But I was telling you some times ago that I know that the wife suspect, the wife is very the wife know that the husband is into some criminal activities, but it's just that she has no evidence. I am very sure that the wife of this man know that the man he called husband, the man she's married to, I am very sure that this woman know that the man she called a husband, the man she's married to, is a criminal, is a thief, is somebody who is very deceitful. But she may not have any evidence. Yeah, she may not have any evidence, and she's trying to brain. And the funny thing is, this man is trying to brainwash his wife and his family to see me like I'm a false prophet. He's trying to brainwash the wife, trying to tell the wife things to make the wife see me like I'm no longer a true prophet. I'm no longer the Vincent Grant that they know. Yeah, and I remember one Thursday after church, this man came to church and I told him, sir, don't come to church again. Stay far from me. You are so evil. You are so wicked. Yeah, you are so wicked. I've been advising you about the things you have been doing to other people, and I never knew you'd do it to me. So why will you steal from me and still come to church, pretend to be nice and sweet and kind to me, stay far from church. And he was like, oh, Chief, it hasn't come to that. You know, I told you to leave everything for me. I am dealing with it and blah, 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 blah. She left and went in shame. Are you still here? Now, the funny thing is, the following Sunday, I was preaching in church, here in this church. And I saw the wife of this man. The wife, from the beginning of this issue, the wife stopped church long time ago. So I saw the wife of this man walk through the door, came to the church and sit down. I was like, this woman has stopped church because of this issue. Why is she in church today? Okay. Then I saw the sister of this man. And the sister of this man stopped church about 2 years ago because something happened between her and her daughter and the mother, some issue, family issue, so she stopped church. The sister stopped church about more than 2 years ago. So why is the sister in church today? And by the time I realized, I saw the same man who I told him not to come to church again, to stay far from me. He also came to church. And the Lord said to me, you know, he thinks he's fooling you. He went and forced the sister and his wife to come to church with him. Yeah, he forced them to come to church with him. It's another pretend, because he was thinking maybe when he comes to church alone, you disgrace him or you tell him to get up and leave the church. So he went and bring the sister and the wife. And I remember that service, the wife is not happy because I talk about certain things that the wife was not expecting me to talk about. Because anytime I see the wife in church, I'm so happy. I call her mommy. So the wife was not expecting me to talk about certain things, and I talk about it. Yeah, and I'm very sure the wife knows that this man I call my husband can do certain things, but it's just that the husband has been fooling her. So you see, you find yourself in situation where you want to help people, but you cannot help them. Yeah, and you see, let me share with you. This is the last mentorship class, so there are things I didn't even prepare for. But how many? Wow. Okay, let me finish fast. You know, I told you some people are here to see me, so let me finish very fast. You know, I used to. I don't want to use the word afraid, but one thing I don't like is court case. I don't like police case. I don't like court case. That is where there are so many people who have offended me and do things that I'm supposed to report them to police and go. I just ignore, because one, I don't have time to go to court. I don't have time to go to court. And number two, if you have issue with me, I know how to deal with you and get all the compensation I deserve that even the court will not give me. So if you have issue with me, or I have issue with you, I know how to deal with you without going to court. So I will not go to court. So I don't like court case. Yeah, and as a result of that, sometimes I will prophesy to some people, and they went and tell some people that I told them this and this and this, and people will call me, threatening to take me to court and take me to police station and blah. I used to be afraid of those things. Listen to me. If you are a prophet, there are people you are going to prophesy to and tell them things that you see about them, and they are going to tell people they are not supposed to tell, and you are going to have issue. I remember 3 years ago, somebody came to me in Jamaica. I was in Jamaica. A woman came to me about a property that their mother left for her and her sister. They were only 2 children for. You know, there was a property that her mother left for her and her sister. And at the end of the day, something happened that they are about to lose the property. So there was a court document that she received, and the court document is saying that there is a certain amount of money as a loan that her mother took from a certain bank, that the bank is going to come for the house, because the mother was not able to pay for the loan she took before her death, and they're about to lose the house. And this is a house that they were renting, and when they received the rent, she and her sister would share the money. So she told the sister about it, and the kind of response her elder sister was giving her didn't make any sense, and she came to me. And when I was praying for her, the Lord told me to tell her that her mother didn't take any loan, and it is her sister that is plotting all those things. Okay. Okay, all right, I'm about to finish now. So I'm finishing in 1 minute. So it is her sister who forged some document and wanted to scam her younger sister. So there's no bank loan, there's no court letter. It is her sister who forged all those things so she can take the property completely from her elder sister. So in other words, she will want to find ways and means to be the one taking control over the property, because her younger sister is not educated. Her younger sister didn't go to school and nothing like that. So I told her, and I told her everything I saw, and I told her what she must do. And I said, go to the company registrar, go to the bank, get a lawyer, do this and this and that and that and that and that. This foolish woman, instead of going to do exactly what I told her to do, she went and confronted her senior sister. Ooh. Early in the morning, I was sleeping, my phone was ringing. When I answered, it is her senior sister. Her elder sister called me, cursing me, insulting me, all the F word and blah, blah, blah. I'm going to hear from her lawyer. I am a false prophet and blah, blah, blah. When did God call me? They'll call police on me. Beloved, I was scared. This is Jamaica. Few minutes later, her husband called me. Another threat. And in the night I was praying, and the Lord said to me, why are you scared? Why are you scared? Why are you afraid? Somebody said they'll call police on you, they'll take you to court, and you're afraid. Why are you afraid? Stand with the lady and help her claim what belonged to the mother. And I was like, Lord, this is Jamaica. And the Lord said, no, you don't need to be afraid of them. And the Lord told me what to do. So I called them back. And when I called them, and I called them back, and I talked to her, and I said, listen to me, I'm not afraid of the threat you and your husband are coming my way. I just want you to do the right thing. But if you want to go the hard way with me, I'll stand by your sister and I will expose you. And she hung up the call and blocked me. That was the end of it. So listen to me, why am I telling you this? Don't be afraid of anybody threatening you. Yeah, don't be afraid of anybody threatening you, saying they'll call police on you, they'll report you, and blah, blah, blah. I remember a few months ago, a man told me, said, do you know that I have my wife's cousin who is a gunman, that I can pay him some small amount of money and he'll kill anybody I want? Yeah, somebody was trying to threaten me indirectly. And I was like, you think I'm afraid of you? You think I'm afraid of a gunman? You see, sometimes when people see you, you are very gentle, you are wearing suit and tie, they think you don't know anything about the street. Sometimes when people see you, you are very nice, very polite, you don't want problem, wearing suit and tie, they think they can just threaten you and they can tell you some things and you'll be afraid. No. We are not afraid. We love people, we respect people, we honor people, but we don't fear people. Yeah, we don't fear people. And never let anybody take your kindness for granted. The fact that I love you, I respect you, doesn't mean I am stupid. Doesn't mean if I have to deal with you, I shouldn't deal with you. The fact that I love you, I like you, I respect you, doesn't mean if you are trying to take advantage of me, I shouldn't deal with you. Yeah, so I have a meeting with some people. Let's end it here. Like I said, I'll be answering all the questions in the WhatsApp group. So you can even leave the questions in the WhatsApp group instead of leaving it on Zoom. So leave all the questions you have in the WhatsApp group, and by Monday or Tuesday I'll make sure I answer all of them. God bless you and have a very wonderful day. And those of you watching me from Ghana, like I said, I may be coming to Ghana very soon. Yeah, I may be coming to Ghana very soon. So I look forward to see all of you. God bless you. Is it still raining? Oh, hi.